Hello everyone, my name is Veynan Fourie. I'm a musician from Cape Town, South Africa, and I'm back with another react, and I'm gonna look at a couple of Buy Me a Coffee requests today, along with a Ren video a bit later. But this one is from Ultra Red, and it reads, "Hi Vaynant, I've got a good heartbreak song for you. Graham Parsons was an American musician and songwriter who considered California home. He has been credited with being one of the founders of country rock, alt rock genres, and was considered ahead of his time. He met folk singer Emmylou Harris through a mutual friend early in her career, and she was asked to join his band. He became her mentor. They sang with emotion and beautiful harmonies. Together they made 2 albums before Graham's death from substance abuse in 1973 at age 26. Their last album was released a few months later in 1974. Through Graham's music catalog is, although Graham's music catalog is relatively small, he was far enough ahead of his time that his music was an influence to many after his passing and earned the respect of fellow musicians." Emmylou went on as a solo artist, collaborating with a number of country artists. She earned 13 Grammy Awards and was inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame in 2008. She still has great admiration for Graham. Today's request is a cover from their last album together and is a personal favorite. Many have sung it, including the band Nazareth, who turned it into a successful rock power ballad in 1974. Graham Parsons and Emmylou Harris, "Love Hurts." Oof, okay. Let's go. Let's check this out together. Thank you so much, guys. I've got the lyrics open over here. I think this might just be album art. There's some photos here. I'll watch the video and listen to the song, and then I'll check out the lyrics. Thank you so much, and let's check this out together. All right, boom.
Love hurts, love scars, love wounds and mars any heart not tough nor strong enough to take a lot of pain, take a lot of pain. Love is like a cloud, pours a lot of rain. Love hurts. Love hurts.
Man, this bass guitaring is beautiful.
I'm young, I know, but even so, I know a thing or two. I've learned from you. I've really learned a lot, really learned a lot. Love is like a stove, burns you when it's hot. Love hurts. Love hurts. Some fools think of happiness, blissfulness, togetherness. Some fools fool themselves, I guess, but they're not fooling me. I know it isn't true.
Love hurts, man. I think a lot of people can relate to this song. Um, yeah, yeah, that was beautiful. I can see why he was considered like ahead of his time. There was like the production in there and the like. I mean, I don't know. This is, I don't want to talk about songwriting as if it's his songwriting, because apparently it's a cover of a song. But I think just like the production in the song, you know, like the two voices, like it's very, you know, you got him on this one side, you got her on the other side, singing together, and then, oh man, the bass guitaring that's playing, the chord changes, the bass guitaring, and this like the way those two come together, like the chords and the bass, the way the bass walks into the new chords is just very beautiful. And yeah, there's something about the bass tones of like the 70s that just it blows my mind. Like it's so clear and like punchy, and it really just like cuts through the mix, and it highlights such an important part of music. I feel like nowadays bass is just like down here, low end, like you can't even hear it over a phone speaker. But I'm a big fan of bass lines. I'm a big fan of bass guitar. I'm gonna sneeze. Woo! Damn, that was creeping up on me for a while. Excuse me. I didn't even have tissues with me, but that's okay. I'm gonna power through it. Awesome track. Really sad. Love is just a lie. Somewhere there's a lyric. Love is just a lie that's told to keep us blue, or something like that. I'm gonna have another sneeze. Damn. Don't do this to me. Allergies. I can get through it. Power through the sneeze. Isn't that the worst? Like when you have like, when you anticipate a sneeze and it's just like doesn't want to come out. Anyways, let's read the lyrics, and see if we can get more insight. I caught most of them. Listening through it's quite clear. It's quite they're singing quite clear, and it's easy to kind of take it in. And I think because the topic is like so relatable, such a general topic, right? It's like love and heartbreak. So it's not like it's like this weird trippy story that's being told, you know. So it's quite easy to take in the message and take in. But let's read it and see if we can have more insights. So, love hurts, love scars, love wounds and mars. I didn't catch the Mars. That's interesting. Any heart not tough nor strong enough to take a lot of pain, take a lot of pain. Love is like a cloud, holds a lot of rain. Love rhyming pain with rain. It's classic. Maybe this was the first time it's ever been done. Could be. I don't know. I don't know how old the original song is. Refrain. Love hurts. Love hurts. I'm young, I know, but even so, I know a thing or two I've learned from you. I really learned a lot. Really learned a lot. Love is like a stove, burns when it's hot. Love hurts. Love hurts. Some fools think of happiness, blissfulness, togetherness. Some fools fool themselves, I guess. But they're not fooling me. I know it isn't true. No, it isn't true. Love is just a lie made to make you blue. Love hurts. Love hurts. Love hurts. Love hurts. Wow. That's really sad. I think it makes me think of, there's a song Love Hurts by the band Incubus, who's like one of my favorite Incubus, it's one of my favorite Incubus songs, and they're one of my favorite bands. And it goes, the chorus is, love hurts, but sometimes it's a good hurt. And it makes me feel like I'm alive. So it's like, yes, love can hurt, but if you don't take the chance on love, you know, and if you if you're not willing to experience that pain of heartbreak, then you're gonna miss out on all the beautiful things that love does have to offer. So I like that take on it. This is also beautiful. This is I've probably written right after a heartbreak, so I get it. I freaking get it, dude. I freaking get it, dude. Yeah, it hurts, but there's nothing quite as painful as heartbreak, I think. I don't know. Maybe Lyme's disease. No, it's a lot of real pain out there, but there's something about heartbreak and the heartache that it lingers. It lingers with you, and it's not a pain that you can really put into words. It's not really a pain that you can. There's no like ointment or like pill you can take. I guess if you're not careful, you can fall into the dangerous trap of using drugs or like substance abuse to cover up that pain. It sounds like Graham might have had some troubles with substances. It seems like that was the cause of his end in the end, which was really sad, because like 26, man, like I know this isn't his song, but you can hear like the feeling and the maturity behind the singing. Like there's definitely like an artist there, and it's I can hear with the musicality and the recording and everything. It's like definitely ahead of its time, and it's really sad when you lose someone like that, to something like substance abuse, because it's like it could have been avoided so easily. I feel the same about like Mac Miller, is like a modern example. His last 2 albums was really impactful, to me at least. You also get people like, I guess, like Jeff Buckley, who also saw an early end, not to substance abuse, but to an accident. But again, like such a loss to the music industry. Like, so how many songs did we miss out on, But I think, I guess things happen the way they happen, and you can't really look back and it's nice to like imagine, like what would it have been like if they didn't, if their stories didn't end so early, It's nice to think about. Anyway, I'm rambling a bit. Thank you guys. Thank you for checking that out with me. Thank you for listening to that with me. Beautiful song. Beautiful. Who wrote the original? Do you guys know? Let me know in the comments if you do know. That'll be cool. Yeah. Awesome. That's all I got to say about that. Thank you, Ultra Red, for sharing. Thank you guys for supporting. If you like what I do, please consider subscribing to my channel. If you really like what I do, you can support me and my channel by making reaction requests on my Buy Me a Coffee account. I'll leave the link in the description and you can check it out there. Thank you so much, and I'll see you for the next reaction. Bye-bye.